Hey everyone, my name is Shreyas. So today I'll be talking about my TAPMI Manipal interview experience. Well, I have received an interview call for PGDM core and PGDM in marketing, and the process included group discussion, personal interview and extempore session. So we were given a single link for GD, PI and extempore, and I joined at around 2 p.m. and in the meeting we were a group of around 8 members, and the process started with the verification. So we were told to present our Aadhaar card, and before starting the GD we had roughly around 4 to 5 minutes. So the panelists asked us to tell about our hometown and the food which is famous there, just to pass the time. And well, after this our GD started and we were given 2 minutes to first collect our thoughts and 15 minutes for the group discussion. The topic for the GD was, should location be a constraint while selecting a good B school? It was a good topic. So the GD was fun, but at the same time it was a little messy as everyone was bombarding their points, and I felt it went a little off topic at some point, but towards the end everyone were back on their track and it was concluded well. Then we were assigned a serial number which was followed for the personal interview. So the GD ended at around 3:45 p.m. and the PI was scheduled at around 5:15 p.m. So the panelists for the GD and PI were same, one male and one female. The female panelist briefed me about the process. She told me that she would be asking situation-based questions, and the male panelist, who is also a marketing faculty, would be asking me questions related to marketing. So at first she asked me what was my preference, is it MBA core or MBA in marketing? So I said that it's MBA in marketing. She also said that she will be taking an interview for MBA core and that I have to answer situation-based questions and I should consider my last 2 years of experience to answer them. Well, it was kind of interesting. The first question was about sharing a situation where I took a significant risk to complete a task. Then she asked me for an example of a setback I faced, and given that I have completed my graduation with BBA with marketing as my specialization, so she questioned my choice of pursuing BBA. Next, she asked me about a dilemma I encountered and how I tried to resolve it. And following that, she asked me for an instance where I could not offer help beyond my financial assistance. And finally, she questioned if I ever experienced a situation at work where my opinions were disregarded. And later on, she asked me about my group discussion experience. I replied that it went really well. There were plenty of points raised and I had the opportunity to explore various perspectives. And overall, it was fun and great learning experience for me. After that, she asked me who do I think was the worst performer in today's group discussion. So this question really caught me off guard and I fumbled a bit. However, I told her that assessing individual performances in a group discussion, it can be very subjective, and that everyone brings their own unique perspective to the table. So instead of singling out someone as the weakest performer, I would prefer to highlight the collective strength of the group. And I don't know if it was a good response or not, but that was the best answer I could come up with at that moment. And that's how my interview for MBA core was concluded. Now I was scheduled to interview with the second panelist for MBA in marketing. So he began by asking if I had any experience with sales related activity. I also clarified that it did not necessarily have to do with my work experience. And then he asked about my clear preference for marketing and why it was so. And as I mentioned that I had written articles on demarketing and neuromarketing that were published in the B School magazines of IIM Rohtak. So he told me to elaborate more on this topic, and then he asked me how comfortable I would be with direct sales job and why I did not pursue sales after completing my BBA. And then finally he asked me how my writing skills would benefit me after completing an MBA. And this question was literally asked in most of my interviews, so I was well prepared with the answer. And that's how my interview was concluded. And next was my extempore session. The topic assigned to me was we are all born to win, and I had around 1 minute to think and then 2 minutes for the presentation. And with that, the entire process came to a close. So guys, next I will be covering my other B School interviews. So do like, share and subscribe for more updates.